Thousands of people across the UK are heading towards polling stations today to vote for the government, and also for those within the local elections as well. I'm here within Thurrock to find out the views of what the people are expecting from their new government and what they hope to see within the near future.
For me as an immigrant, I'm looking at who is best placed to fight for me, and I'm looking at the local area. What are my interests in the local area? The policing, we're looking at refuse collection, things like that, housing. Where we need to reduce the deficit in government, where we need to reduce the national debt.
I think it's important that you exercise your right to vote, otherwise you don't have a voice. So you should vote.
See what happens when they have to work together.
Yeah.
Polling stations close at 10 p.m, so I went to the election count at the Civic Hall in Thurrock and spoke to some of the parliamentary candidates. And what has been the key driving force behind your campaign?
Immigration is obviously a big issue at the moment. We haven't got enough resources. We haven't got unlimited resources in this country, yet we seem to have more and more people flooding the area.
So I'd be very much fighting against the housing targets that are being imposed by the Labour government, and we're going to strip those away. Locally, I've been leading a campaign to scrap the tolls for the crossing. My key priority really is better training and education opportunities for young people. I think if you look at how Thurrock performs, we do very well up to GCSE, but after that we fall back.
One of the biggest concerns, of course, is the economy, but I think that's something that people want to see changes to on a national level. Locally, aside from healthcare, there's real concerns about antisocial behaviour. Actually, quite a lot of people I speak to are very afraid of going out at night. That's all across the constituency. I don't think anywhere it seems to be worse for fear of crime than anywhere else. People are very worried about that, and I think a lot of it is low-level antisocial behaviour. That's young people who, quite often are simply bored, and there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of, input from the council on getting facilities for young people to keep them occupied, so to speak. And I think that's something that definitely needs to be worked on.
After 9 long hours, the winner is finally announced by Thurrock's Mayor Maureen Pearce, and the Conservatives win, ending Labour's 18-year reign in the borough by 92 votes, with Jackie Doyle-Price being crowned as MP for Thurrock. Britain could be heading for a hung parliament, and votes are still being counted across the 646 constituencies. Voters can only hope that they have made the right choice, choosing a government that can build on restoring Britain. Antonia Jones reporting on the parliamentary elections for Thurrock.